Welcome Sagittarius, this is your reading for the month of April 2020. Let's see, what do you have for this month? Well, a lot of interaction, a lot of talking. Well, watch for your finances. People that you get in touch when it comes for money, loans, all that, yeah. Because some of you Sagittarius might ask someone, maybe your father, for some money or some financial advice, and that person might not be available to, well, either to help you or to give you some money. Yeah, but this month for you Sagittarius, you're gonna feel like, when this is gonna end? When can I have a breather? You feel like that the walls are closing in on you. Dealing with, if some of you, you're gonna have to deal with financial institutions, someone in power, someone in authority. You might have some exchange of words. I think some of you might, for example, like I said, you go to ask for money or financial assistance, and they will tell you either you're not qualifying for that, or you have a record that shows that we cannot give you any more money, or you didn't pay, or you have too much debt, or whatever that is. Well, it's gonna, well, in a way, it's gonna, you're gonna need to push a little bit the matter if it comes for dealing with finances, financial institutions. You might have to present more evidence, more papers, more documents, whatever, in order for you to qualify, or to receive some money, or to receive in general some help. You have to push a little bit more, because you will succeed in the end. But first they will tell you, no, I cannot help you. Either you don't qualify, or we don't have any money to give, or that kind of thing. And it can be for some of you Sagittarius that when it comes for education, learning, yeah, some of you might well, have some worries there when it comes, how do I, I was supposed to finish this school year, or to give exams or tests. So you're gonna, if that is the case, you're gonna have to push a little bit more. Don't take no for an answer, You're gonna have to find ways to resolve some things. And especially if some of you Sagittarius, you waited maybe for an answer to get a job. Maybe it's in a financial institution, maybe dealing with real estate in a way. Well, you're gonna have to find ways to get the right person on the phone, or I don't know if you can go out and meet someone if you don't have a curfew, or the rule is stay indoors, otherwise we penalize you. And of course, be careful if you are to go out and the rule or the law says you cannot go out, you have to stay indoors, and you break that law or the curfew, you might have to deal with either with police or someone that might tax you for that. So, well, see what rules do you have in your city with this virus situation, that you can go out and be in the frame of the time that they tell you you're allowed to go out. Well, if some of you Sagittarius, you have children, well, you're gonna have to find ways to entertain them, to keep them busy. Maybe some of you are going to start building like models or something that will keep them busy. Well, the challenge that you have the death, and the death, it's, well, never comes easy. Maybe some of you, you're going to have to stay away from the news for a while, because you're going to see a lot of death. This month in April, you're going to see a lot of death. And if you watch the news 24/7 with this crisis, you're going to panic. So I hope you limit the interaction with the news, because it's not going to help you. Maybe check once or twice a day the news, and that's it. Because you're going to feel desperate. It's like you're going to have a feel, some of you, like the death is knocking on your door. When you're going to see that the coffins start rolling. So, yeah, take good care of you. Stay indoors. Talk to friends, family, whatever. If the internet is working, if the phones are working, do just that. Don't go out, because some of you, you're going to feel like I need to get out and stretch my legs, or just see some other people. Well, don't do it. And whatever you're going to try, some of you Sagittarius, to do this month, it's going to be like 1 step forward, 5 steps backwards. Like I said to other signs, this month in April is very important to watch your thoughts. See how you want your life to be, and envision that. Hold that vision. It's very important this month to see what timeline do you want to live in. Do you want this timeline with scary things and the problems that we have, or you want a better timeline? It's not like you're going to leave the earth and you're going to move to another earth. No, it's just when you hold a scenario in your mind, a better one, then outside the events will not affect you. You will see those things happening. You will stress and you worry about the situation for others, but your life is not going to be affected in a way. So hold the vision. What is your truth? How do you like your life to be this from this moment forward? Discard whatever, because the death, you're gonna be forced to do some changes, and they're not pleasant. And you know that if you do this change, it's a long road ahead of you. And put the fears and the emotional turbulence that maybe some of you're going through, put it in the past, leave it there. Just prepare yourself, be ready, envision how your life supposed to be, what do you want to do next, and then when this crisis is done and it's a little bit better, then you're ready to move forward. And I have to say, you as a Sagittarius, you have a lot of insights. You see things in a way in the future. You are optimistic, but even you sometimes, as optimistic as Sagittarius is, when you see, and you're gonna see so much destruction and death and pain, even you're gonna fear. You're gonna go into a panic mode. That is the worst thing that you can do. Always through the history of humanity, horrible things happen. So it's important, each of us, to hold a positive vision for the future, for yourself. Well, some of you Sagittarius, if you have children, well, you might receive, and the children are old enough, you might receive some news, good news from your children. Maybe you're going to be able to go and stay with your children just to take care of you, or all of you to stay together, in one place and take care of each other. But be aware of how you deal with authority people, with powerful people. And even you're going to have that, feeling like, or attitude like you're empowered. You can climb mountains. You can do things. Just be careful, because you might make some decisions that later on you realize, I didn't give enough time to think about this, and now there is no way out. I cannot go back. Now I have to finish this and go ahead with this plan, or whatever decision or change you want to make. And it's going to be a long road. It's going to take some time. So make sure that whatever you decide, don't decide in panic and fear, or you have to do it right away. So this month for you Sagittarius, plan your life. How do you want your life to be? And be aware of how you deal with authority people, or how much you're going to exert your authority, your opinion. What do you believe? Because you're going to be, some of you're going to want to spread the word. You want to talk about things. And some people, you're gonna have to test the waters and see if people are ready to hear your message. What do you have to say? Because some of you believe very strong in some message. You're gonna have to find the audience and people. When you see some resistance, you say it once, and after that, let them chew on that. Let them think. Don't push the idea. Don't force someone to do or to think like you. So yeah, this month it's important to see and to meditate or to pray, whatever you like to do, which one you like to do. Envision your life. How your life is supposed to be, the way you like your life to be. I'm not saying that it's going to be easy or it's going to just happen overnight. It's going to take a long time for all of us. But if we hold that image, that scenario in our head, in our mind, we can change things. Well, if some of you Sagittarius, you might have to take care of someone's children or to take some friends in. Well, you're going to just do that. And some of you, you're going to get in touch with people that you were not in touch for a very long time. Maybe old friends or relatives or whatever. You lost touch with them. Now you're going to start talking because of this situation, and you're going to start wondering what other people will wonder about you, how you are, and you're going to have a lot of communication, a lot of talking. Just have the patience to talk to them and the compassion to understand their problems, because each of us, everybody in this crisis, everybody puts out their issues, their problems, the struggle, the pain, the suffering, and we don't have the patience to listen to them. It's like, don't bother me, I have my own problems. Well, we need to find time and compassion to listen to others. That helps a lot. The person that suffers and he just or she just wants to get things, out in the open, just to feel some compassion from us. Yeah. Okay, guys, this is it for your reading. Talk to you next time.